So I'm going to shoot over there, look. So you can see Manchester town centre as best I can get it from where the location we were. So we're still in direct alignment to it. You can actually see there's Castlefield along, it'd be towards that end there where the taller building is, and the GMX would be there. And that comes back to where we are, in a straight line, you see. Still climbing and climbing. Anything that's a bump, anywhere that there's a hole in the floor, I'm checking it out. Anywhere I suspect of unusual activity. And I keep tempting you with little things that I'm sort of giving you clues without saying, because I'm enjoying doing it. And I'm actually walking along the lines and the walls as we go. And then once I prove something, I'll find something. It's going to all match up to all these areas we're in. Because there's stones everywhere in the lines. And that's what I've got to prove. And that there's the square fortification over there on the hill that leads up from the mine where we first started the Elson Dam Breach videos. There's a spring in the area, so they obviously need water to drink, you know, the soldiers. Power station on the horizon there, if you can get that, you won't. Look at the power in that sun, lights up everything, of course. It's something like the same as 100. It's like having 100 watt light bulbs in a 1 metre square. That's the same power of light the sun gives off. You can't replace a bulb with that. Anyway, it's one of the reasons we evolved light. So weight driven clocks, 1200 to 1300 AD, that area. They're not pendulum clocks. Salisbury Cathedral has this old style of clock. Might as well go to the top of the hill. So that's another wall I've got to check out. 1430 Peter Henlein's German spring powered watch, and the very small clock. It was actually a pocket watch. I found something, I didn't know where it was, found something I've been looking for a long time. Sorry, I just said that out loud. So, to reach the brow of the hill, I've got something to show us. I'm going to let you in on. The direct line I'm following is behind this fence. That wall there is part of, there's another mine there. That's actually chalk. I remember it from a kid having white walls, but I'll show you another time. But initially, this is my secret thing I've got to tell everybody now. So just quickly, one last shot. That's a wall at the base. That's a wall at the base. All the way up there. To me it's like you're walking up through a fortification here on either side. That's what it seems like. I just found some writing on that stone. Or a stone I can identify anyway. Right, I'm losing light, but that is a proposed old wall, look. It seems to be on either side. Running off there is a road. You'll see it in the middle of the screen if I can get it just right. It's a direct straight line in front of Manchester. It's called Watling Street. That road lines all the way up to the Pennines up here. So Manchester town centre in the distance. And you can see it there, it's called Watling Street. It goes all the way off in a straight line. Right through and down. But it starts there, you can see red lights with the cars at the junction. And that's right in the centre of the screen right now. And that road is directly straight from here and towards Manchester. So there's my initial hunch. As I say, there's a chalk mine. which I've been looking for a while, and I forgot its location. I was wandering around before thinking, where was that chalk mine? I used to go there when I was a kid. And I just thought it was one place that I just could not remember for the life of me. I imagine things lived in there. So we'll get Manchester on the horizon as we walk backwards. Finish. Clocks are very accurate. So clocks are very accurate now. Peterhound's spring-powered watch, which was a pocket watch. Christian Huygens, he's a Dutch person. He's a very accurate pendulum clock. 1656. Formation of global time doesn't happen until 1927. So there's more walls for me to check out and a mine there. We might as well just do that now. Can't get in the field though without me completely falling, but I don't care at this point. I think I've got to carry on. So we get some of that sky. Manchester's still on the horizon, you see. The town centre. As we stroll along. And I'll just finish on that. So you can see the road flickering towards it. And here I go, through an old mine. Out in there. Bones in there and all sorts. So there you go. It's on either side, like I say. It's very low. As we just try and finish off, if we can, the rest of this playlist. Try and finish this playlist off before I finish up for today into this old mine. It's cut away, red sandstone once again. So I am going to end at this point up here and just prove to you where I'm at. So, in a straight line from Manchester, remember. Formation of global time and quartz clock. That's a crystal. I'm going to show off now with my physics. The quartz clock it's a crystal and it vibrates rapidly to create a natural electrical current within it. It measures time to within fractions of a second because it vibrates to an electrical current, and that is a quartz clock. So inside your quartz clock movement, they are now computerized and digital as well. I'm just hoping we don't lose the light. I'm trying to go as quick as I can and I don't want to. I'm aware it goes a bit frosty on the lens and stuff, and I do apologise. But there we are, the rock I want. And I used to play around all these places when I was a kid. I had no idea, you know. It's a good job it's all in my memory, because I think this is important. So it's part of geology. So tomorrow because I'm going to end. So this is all part of geology, so in my next video we can start talking about the layers of rock. So that's red rock just sticking out there. So they mined that to build with in the area. So I'll look round to find evidence of Romans now. And I'm sure there's chalk, so we've got to find, be a good place to start a geology lesson then. Atomic clocks were invented 1947. That's extremely accurate. That's what physicists use in the world of physics and space exploration and etc. Tells the actual real time of what we determine it by, but no, that's accurate. The second wasn't defined until 1969, the actual second. And here we got some stones have been quarried. Perfect. Because that's a different type of stone there. Rock, I'm sorry. So it's definitely been quarried. There's definitely red brick in there. Oh, I've got to find some more. I just keep finding more confusing things. Everything I find is just confusing the life out of me. Which I love. I'm enjoying that, by the way. So there's layers we can see. I knew this place was brilliant when I was a kid, but I didn't remember it properly. And I do remember it having chalk. Definitely had a chalk wall, or that's another one somewhere. So this is some quarry in it, just in the middle of a field. As we finish, as I really show off, the second was defined in 1969. The second is defined, it's 9,192,631,770 cycles of transition between two energy levels in a cesium atom. There you go, you can look that up on the internet, and I'm not repeating myself, I'm just trying to show people I do know about physics, just in case. Digital clocks, 1970, so digital watches, etc. And calculators, funnily enough, 76. No digital calculator until 1976. Children still used abacus. I used an abacus when I was a child to learn mathematics. Okay, so we're ending there, and I liked my little atomic clock knowledge there. Manchester, UK. No notes. There you go. Do know a bit about physics. Peace out. Yeah, another little spring. Manchester. So as I end, so we don't get too confused, I had to switch cameras, but we can see there's a fog or a mist, so it goes blurred even on my better camera. So I just had to apologise for the footage as I walk around the mine. So it's basically like a pilot. So the next video, yeah, in the last video I said I'm walking around the mine, but it's rather poor footage, I'm aware of that. The fog descends, and that is basically a pilot for what the list that we're watching now. That's how I do it. That was an original pilot on the 720 HD camera, and as you can see, it's slightly improved, but the information in it is basically a pilot, and you can see how I do it. So I just wanted to see where to stand and how to talk, and etc, etc. So the mine that we're in question is just there, and we'll have a look at that now.